I'm Catarina Rivera, also known as Blind-ish Latina, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the first video on my channel, so I want to help you get to know me. First of all, so many people want to know about my disability. What is it? Okay, so I was born hard of hearing, and I've been wearing hearing aids since I was a toddler. My parents didn't know that I had a hearing disability until they were calling my name when I was walking away from them and I wasn't responding. But ever since I can remember, I've been wearing hearing aids and I've known about my deafness. In kindergarten, I was in special education. And then after that, I received years of speech therapy and I was mainstream. And shout out to anyone who has done speech therapy. You know how interesting and funny it is, especially the lip exercises. You're doing things like tongue exercises. I remember those from childhood. So I really adapted to my hearing disability. It was all I knew. I didn't know any other way of living or being. It was just a part of me. But my other disability was a big surprise for me and my family. When I was 17 years old, I went away to karate camp, which was in the woods with all my friends. And at nighttime, they were running around in the darkness so easily, and I couldn't do that. I went outside and I couldn't see at all. And that was the first time that I had a clue that something was going on with my vision. That led to me getting diagnosed with something called Usher Syndrome. And if you haven't heard of Usher Syndrome, it is the leading genetic cause of combined deafness and blindness. So I am classified as deaf-blind. Now, Usher Syndrome brought something completely new to my life, which was the vision disability part of it. It's a combination of deafness and blindness. So the blindness part is retinitis pigmentosa, which people can have without having Usher syndrome. So retinitis pigmentosa means that my retina is deteriorating over time and my visual field is narrowing. I have tunnel vision or very narrow central vision. I don't have peripheral vision. I have night blindness. I have so many little nuances to it, like light sensitivity and issues detecting colors and things like that. Getting diagnosed at 17 years old with that was quite shocking and surprising. My family didn't really know what to do. So I spent a long time kind of dealing with it, learning about it. My mom did a lot of research and was super supportive in trying to understand it and understand what we could do, because the medical community didn't talk to me about living with blindness and how I could thrive and how I could be an amazing entrepreneur or do so many things with my life. That was not presented to me as an option or opportunity, or wasn't even a conversation. So that is my disability. I'm now super proud of who I am. I love talking about disability pride and confidence and how disabled people are just as worthy as anyone else. If you already follow me on Instagram, you know some of my hobbies and my interests, but I will share with you. I love tea. I actually just made tea right now, and this is a Japanese sencha tea. So if you want to get super specific, I love Japanese green tea. I also love oolong teas, and I have some other interests within tea. I'm a big fan of tea. I love the ritual of it, the sensations of it, and how calming it is. Other things I love to do are bailar salsa, okay? Salsera soy. I love dancing salsa, and I've been doing it for a long time. I really ramped it up in college and learned how to dance better over the years. It brings me so much joy to just be on the dance floor and be completely immersed in dancing. So in addition to salsa, I dance bachata, I dance merengue, I'll dance hip hop, I will dance to whatever music is playing. Other than that, travel is a huge hobby and interest of mine, but now it's become part of my career and my lifestyle. So before I would probably say it's a hobby, but now it's part of my life. It's the way I live. I love eating vegetarian food. That's my main way of eating. So I'm very into trying new restaurants, different cuisines, and I love to be dazzled by creativity. I don't want to just eat the same dish that you can get anywhere else. Other things that I like to do are just being outside in nature. So that can take the form of just walking. I love walking, especially when we're in a new city and I get to take in the small businesses and people watch. So I really enjoy walking. But then beyond that, hiking and anything I can do outdoors that is accessible for me, I have a lot of fun doing it. So recently I went horseback riding in Colombia. So fun and so beautiful. I got to see these beautiful landscapes and rolling fields. So you can find me trying new things outdoors, but hiking has been a constant. And beyond that, I'm also very interested in the arts. My main things are jazz and Latin jazz, and I have some other like musical interests. And also I love modern art and contemporary art. So I will always look for at least one art museum. I love being in the water. So you can find me swimming, you can find me on the beach, but I'm not really a person who wants to lay out and do nothing on a beach. I want to walk on the beach. I want to be in the water, and I love swimming. Why do I travel? I travel because I think it lights me up, and the times that I've traveled in the past have been some of my best memories. I have loved traveling in a way that I connect with people, whether that's visiting family or visiting friends abroad or connecting with locals. And I've had so many of my travel experiences be about that connection. So I think that has been exciting to learn about other cultures, make friends, and have experiences around the world. So I've just wanted more of it ever since I started having experiences like that. If I have a travel experience that isn't meaningful, it's not something that I really think about too often, or that I have like ingrained in my memory. I went on a cruise in high school, and it was kind of your standard cruise. I didn't want to repeat that kind of travel. It really didn't allow me to get to know the places that we docked. So I think I travel to connect and to learn about the world. Also like to challenge myself, push myself to live my life to the fullest. I'm very interested in sustainable travel, and so I do try to see where can I support locally owned businesses or tour operators, or just keep the money in the country and the destination that I'm traveling to. That is really important to me, and how can I think about my impact as a traveler. The things that I do when I travel really mirror my interests. So I am looking to be part of the local life if I can. I will join a local gym or go to dance events. I will go to a museum. I will eat. I will do all these things, and I am not just going to stay in a certain touristy area. I would like to look for apartments or Airbnbs where I can feel like I'm really living there. So now I'm doing a lot of slow travel because I'm traveling full time. Yay! My dream! I'm doing it. So it's amazing to be able to say I'm going to spend 2 months in Colombia. Like, I could never have done that when I had a 9-to-5 job. So being able to do that now means that I can go as slow as I want when I go to a destination. And that has been so fun, because then I don't have to rush. I don't have to spend like 1, 2, 3 days in a place and check it off. I'm not trying to check off a destination. I'm trying to immerse myself. And of course, I'm always doing nature too, nature things. I will say that I usually go to cities, because cities are where I can walk independently and get around, and I'll spend longer time in cities and shorter time in more inaccessible areas like smaller towns or mountain towns. Anywhere where I have to be driven around all the time, I'll spend less time in. Blind-ish Latina is my business and brand. Blind-ish Latina started as an Instagram page. I was just started sharing my stories. I wanted people to know about my life as a deafblind woman, and I had a lot of fun doing that. So it sparked the desire to make a bigger impact with my voice. I turned it into a business in 2021, where I launched my public speaking and DEIA consulting services. I was still working a full-time job, but fortunately, I've been able to grow the business and quit that job. So now I'm a full-time entrepreneur. As part of Blind-ish Latina, I offer speaking and consulting. I mainly work with companies and organizations, and I talk about disability awareness, inclusion, accessibility, intersectionality, ableism. I really bring it to the workplace and tell them exactly what they can do. Like, what are the best practices that a manager or leader can implement right away? What can executives do? So I love being able to educate and provide tangible, concrete action that people can take right away. I also am a content creator, because Blind-ish Latina has grown as a platform. So I'm able to do other things with the business, like travel brand partnerships and work with destinations, to both represent myself as a disabled traveler and show everyone that disabled people travel too. We're going to these destinations, and this is how travel can be accessible and inclusive for us. And also to help disabled travelers know about all these things that they can do and how they can access these destinations. So I love providing that representation and also increasing the market. I call my community Stigma Smashers because I wanted a name for all of us that includes disabled and non-disabled people. For disabled people, you can smash disability stigmas just by existing, just by pushing back on microaggressions, educating people. Whether you do that virtually or online, or you take action in your workplace, you can smash these stigmas along with me. And if you're non-disabled, you can smash them too. You can take action in your workplace, in your communities, in your families, wherever you are. So I wanted a term that really invited everyone to be a part of it. And it's just so fun to say. It's smash, it's stigma, it's active, it's oriented towards really being active and making a difference. I find it fun. I hope that the Stigma Smashers who watch my content, who see how I'm traveling, who watch my videos are encouraged along their disability journeys. If they are disabled, I want them to know that they matter, they have worth, and there's nothing wrong with them. They can dream big. There are people like me who have been on the other side of a long journey where I used to feel bad about my disability and I used to not even talk about it. And now it's a part of me that I am so unapologetically confident about. And that can be you too, because sometimes when you struggle with disability, you think you're not going to reach a place where it feels better. So I love being that representation for people. And I hope that if they've always wanted to travel, that seeing my content gets them one action closer to whatever their travel dreams are. So that's one thing. And with non-disabled Stigma Smashers, I hope that by seeing my travel content that they will support disabled people in traveling, whether that's in creating more accessible travel, educating people they work with. I just want to see action taken so that travel can be inclusive and accessible for everyone. And it's not just the disabled travelers that are impacted. When we can't travel, our friends and family can't travel with us. And that is a problem. It's limiting and ostracizes us. There's so many people that want to take vacations with our whole family. Hope you liked this video and getting to know me better. And get ready for more to come, because the Blind-ish Latina YouTube channel is gonna be where it's at. We have videos coming for you at least twice a month. So I can't wait to have you here. If you wanna see more content like this, subscribe to Blind-ish Latina right now. And in the comments, let me know, what do you want me to make videos about? What do you wanna see on this channel? What is your favorite kind of YouTube content? I would love to hear from you. So comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.